Hello, welcome to English 1301. I'm your professor, Lenny Irvin, and I want to welcome you to San Antonio College and to our online class. I really want to congratulate you and commend you for coming to college, starting so fast. The summer school is a little bit crazy to do, as you'll find, but I think you're going to find English 1301 to be a great class, and I'm really excited about our time together. So this is the first of our orientation videos, and it's going to give you a class, just an overview of the class, and the other videos give you more specifics about the rest of the class. Okay, as I mentioned in some of my pre-semester emails, that you should put your track shoes on. This is summer school. And I don't know what Usain Bolt's doing there, probably saying a prayer. We should say a prayer because this goes over 3 times as fast as the regular semester. I've done it before. It's actually great, but you really want to go in knowing what you're getting yourself into. It really does go fast. If you're taking more than 1 class, if you're taking 2, that's really equivalent to taking 6 classes of the regular semester. So you really want to make sure that you've carved enough time out so that you can do your best in this class, and then it'll be an enjoyable experience. So, all right, so let's look at the class. Here we are in ACES and in Canvas, and we're going to go to our class, and here it is. English 1301. This is summer 2018. This may be good for other summers, but it's good for this summer also. Let's look first at our course syllabus. And what I think, let's make it a bit bigger so it'll stand out. So here's my contact information. You've got my email there easily. You can always contact me through Canvas, also through this little inbox thing. I do have a face-to-face class, so you could call. I've got my summer office hours here, and I'm always available, and definitely feel free to contact me with any questions you've got. Our 2 textbooks. The first one is the Scott Forsman Handbook for Writers, and it's an excellent book. It's a little dated, but it's a great handbook, and we will be using it, so you'll need to get it. And then the other textbook is Writing with Style by John Trimble, and this comes in 3 editions. You can get any edition. This is the 3rd edition here. The 2nd edition has a kind of maroon cover. I think you're really going to like Trimble. It's an excellent book. It's really, really a good book. So those are our text materials. What I next want to go through is sort of a general overview. This is a writing class, and you've probably had English for many years, but this is really going to be one of your last classes that you get to have some explicit instruction in writing. In that way, I think it's really a gift. It's going to be much more of an introduction into college level writing, which you'll find is different. And we're going to be doing 4 essays over the course of the semester. And in addition, you'll be doing multiple drafts of those essays. We'll be doing peer response. You're also going to keep a journal, 2 different kind of parts of that journal, what I call a process journal and a free writing journal. You'll also be doing between the drafts, self-evaluation or reflection pieces. And then we do quite a bit of regular, what I call editing, grammar, writing exercises. So the place to kind of get a better handle on this is when you look at the video called Strands of Work. It really does go through the different strands and types of work that we do in the class. So looking at how our work breaks down, the essays are going to constitute 50% of your grade. See if I can even make it bigger. I know it's small for you as you look at it in the video. And I've got the essays weighted, so the early essays don't count as much as the latter essays. The first essay is worth 15%, the second 25%, the third 25%, and the fourth, which involves some research, is worth 35%. And then in addition to that, our regular drafting activities and other daily writing work constitutes 30% of your grade. And then the final exam is worth 20%. In the final, we're going to be writing an essay, which is really an essay kind of about your learning and reflecting upon your learning in the class and what good writing is and what it takes to produce it. There's a whole other video focused on course policies, so I'm going to let that video, you look at that one to focus on those. But I want to go back to our course homepage and highlight, I guess, three things. That there's another video called Going to Class and Doing the First Assignment. It's from a couple semesters ago, so it's a little bit dated with things, but generally it's right on track. But I want to highlight that a couple things. First off is the class announcements, and you want to make sure to check these regularly. Like every time you log in, this is the place I communicate with you, and I'm expecting you to read this probably daily since we're in the summer, and follow links and really read closely, because this is where I give kind of up-to-date information about the class, supplemental information about doing the assignments. I may adjust an assignment somehow, and information about it will be here. So that's really important for you to go to the class announcements regularly, and when you log in, it's right there. I maintain a course homepage, a separate web page, and a lot of things link out to it, and you might find it. I urge you in this Getting Started link to bookmark this homepage. You can get to these same class announcements here, our calendar, pretty much everything you need with a class except where to turn things in. The essay cycle assignment sheets are where you find actually the assignments, and these have every bit of work that we do with instructions on how to do them and links on what to read and what to do. And our calendar is right there, but also our calendar is here in Canvas when you log in, so it's pretty easy to double check. And we've got this getting started. Obviously you found the orientation videos, so and the actual place where you turn things in, you go to modules is where you find things to turn in. So like this is some of our first work. So I want to come back to the class announcements page and just highlight what's called Smart Start. So if you're new to SAC, you're like, what the heck is this Smart Start? And what it is that you need to attend the first day of class. And if you don't attend, you can be dropped. They found that students that don't attend the first day tend to drop more, so they've instituted this policy. So for us, attendance means turning work in. Participation is shown through actually turning assignments in. So you've got a set of assignments to turn in by this Smart Start date, which for us is Tuesday. By the end of the day, Tuesday. All our assignments are typically due at midnight, unless I say otherwise. And they're not a whole lot. I mean, it is a fair amount because it's summer, and this is 2 days of summer. There's an assignment, the introduction, the first editing, grammar, writing exercise, and the first draft of our first essay, and a little class check-in. So those need to be turned in at the latest by midnight on Tuesday. And the place where you go to see those assignments is in the essay cycle assignment sheets like here is the information on the introduction and what to do, and the first editing grammar writing exercise. So, give it some time. Actually watch the orientation videos, because that show and tell really can help a whole lot. And just make sure that you do check the class announcements regularly, and you go to modules to find where to turn things in. There's a whole video about turning the first assignment in, and I think we're launched. So if you have any questions in this crazy track race we're going to be doing, don't hesitate to contact me. I've got a face-to-face class that meets in the middle of the day, and you're welcome to join that if you're able to, but probably you aren't able to, and that's why you're taking an online class. We'll be doing the same stuff in class. Anyway, looking forward to the summer and getting to know you, and I will look forward to seeing your work online.